according to Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and I quote, "The girl is not a commodity. She's not a thing to be bought and sold. She's not a servant. She doesn't have to sit down and be quiet." End of the quote. Happy International Day of the Girl Child celebration to our esteemed viewers out there and all over the world. And welcome to Now Streaming, showing live on ACNNTV. It is going to be an interesting conversation today as we look at issues happening in and around the globe before we dive into the topic for discussion. I am your anchor for this morning, Rachel Ibun, and I also have my co-anchor with me.
Good morning, dear viewers. You're welcome to Now Streaming. I am Adishewa Oriri.
Good morning, Shara.
Good morning, Rachel.
You're welcome to the
Thank
program.
you.
Okay, and to do justice to some of the questions before us is Queen Chidinma Agbaja. She is the Executive Director, Sisters by Heart Global Initiative. Hope I got the name right.
Oh, absolutely.
You're welcome to the
Thank you for having me.
and
Thank you.
happy Girl Child International Day.
Although she did not come with our shame.
Yes. We'll talk about that after.
So after this, we'll talk about it.
Okay, we
no
will.
problem.
Okay, so viewers, remember you can join the conversation via our social media handles or the numbers displayed on your screen. It's always a pleasure hearing from you. Gladdens our hearts to know that you're still there and still in the studio with me, Miss Adeshewa Oriri, my co-anchor for today.
Welcome back, viewers, and please stay tuned for this segment of discussion because you will learn one or two things about the girl child, the right, and the reason for the awareness of girl child rights.
Yeah, and we still have Miss Queen Chidinma Agbaja, the Executive Director, Sisters by Heart Global Initiative. She will be helping us make meaning out of the questions before us on the International Day of the Girl Child celebration under the theme, Invest in Girls' Rights, Our Leadership, Our Well-Being. Thank you for being in the studio with us.
Thank you for having me.
Today is the International Girls
Day
Child.
of the Girl Child.
Okay, Day of the Girl Child. Okay, let's come from this angle now. Who is a girl child? Because before we started this at the backstage discussion, the male folk were like, why not we celebrate the boy child? Is there nothing like the boy child? But today is the girl child
Girl
day.
child.
So yes, we are concentrating on the girl child. So who is a girl child?
Okay, so I would say we are the girl child.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so actually we have two genders. We have the male and the female.
Mhm.
The female is regarded as a girl child. The society regards us as the weaker vessel. But we are the girl child.
Okay, we are the girl child. Adeshewa is the girl child.
Yes.
Girl child.
Queen is the girl child. Rachel is the girl child. So today is being celebrated all over the world.
All over the world.
Why the need to
Okay.
celebrate? Why the need?
Okay, so I actually think last year during our project, one of our projects, I mentioned that I think girl child should be celebrated every single day.
Why?
It's not because I'm a girl child. It's not because I'm a girl, but
Someone will say you're being biased.
I know I hear that all the time. You hear people say, why don't you just mix it up with a guy? I said I'm passionate about the girl child for several reasons. I happen to be the only girl in my family.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and growing up, I saw a need to want to associate myself with lots of girls. You know, the society, there are so many wrong perspective about the girl child in the society. You see, they say, oh, whenever I see girls together, they are gossiping. Whenever I see girls together, no. The reason for my initiative is to change that narrative.
The male folks too.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
leave
good
that
gossipers. I don't
good.
think anybody gossips more than guys or men.
Leave
They
that
gossip.
aside.
If we talk about this now, they'll think that we are biased too. So let's just let it slide.
Let's let it. Just
Okay,
allow-
so I think whenever you see girls, we also talk about creative stuff. We also talk about purpose. We also talk about how to be better people, better versions of ourselves. You know, so International Day of the Girl Child is for the girl child. Is to celebrate the girl child, to celebrate her strength, to see how we can all come together to improve on ourselves. what my initiative does is also we also sensitize girls.
Okay.
We sensitize girls on menstrual hygiene. We sensitize young girls on how to take care of yourself well, on your mental health, on cyberbullying. There's a lot of cyberbullying right now, you know. We sensitize girls on lots of stuff. That's what International Day of the Girl Child is about.
Okay.
Talk to your girls. Make sure that you celebrate girls. You know, we need to be celebrated as often as possible. That way it will also help us to be better people.
Okay. Before Adeshara comes in, do you think in Nigeria the girl child is being celebrated enough? And is anything going on in Nigeria as it is celebrating today?
I will start with saying that it's good that our current president is doing something with regards to our agenda. You know, yes, inclusiveness in ministerial appointments, in politics and all that. Yeah, but I think we can do more. In families, I think this whole thing should start with families. You see in families where they'll say, oh, because you're a girl, don't do this, because you're a girl.
They are the one that make up the society.
Exactly. So if we can start with the family, if you can start with that family and tell them, oh, okay, because I'm a girl child doesn't mean I should stay at home and for my brother to go to school. No. I'm also a human. I should also be treated like one. I also have the right to go to school. I also have the right to whatever bonuses you're giving to my brother's sibling. Yes, I should also get it too. It should also always start from the family.
Okay. So I think we all know the challenges we face growing up before we became a woman, because the reason of this is experiences, that is what shapes us. And I think for women that own this organization, it's like, okay, I don't want the coming generation to go through this discrimination, through this violence, this and a lot of things. So I want to ask, what are the challenges of a girl child in our society?
And with your organization, I'm sure you must have encountered so many.
Yes, I just mentioned one of it is segregation. Women or the girl child are always been segregated. You see positions in leadership. This year theme also talks about leadership. You see positions, you're all in the same class, you're all doing well, she's doing well, she might even be doing better than the guy. But they'll say, oh, no, you'll be an assistant class rep, then we'll have a male as a class rep.
Yes.
Like, I still don't understand why that should happen.
They're always given the bad.
Do you understand why? I also deserve, so put it out there. Okay, let's do an election. Let's vote.
Exactly.
If I win, let me go there. Don't put me behind because you think I'm a girl, I'm a feminine gender. Don't do that. I think that's one of the things we face. Segregation. I think we are being sidelined too. It also has to do with segregation. We are being sidelined even in families. You hear a parent will say, oh no, you are a girl child. No, why would you go to school? Till now, it's not in 1958 or up till now. We work with girls in rural. We work with girls in rural, remote areas. You hear them say, "Oh, please, I won't make my son go school. No, my pikin should go soon. When she finish secondary school, she go come house, go marry." Do you understand? And we don't understand that.
And the mentality, okay, the woman ends up in the
kitchen.
But that is not it anymore. Like we need to, whatever it is they've relegated us with, as a girl child, as a woman, we need to brace up and stand up to this and let them know, whoever it is, that this is not it anymore. We have to take the bull by the horn.
Do you know the mistake they make? I feel because you're putting much work on the male, of which we see the outcome.
Yeah.
Because if you groom these people as the same quality, no biasness, like all sentiment, you groom them, give them the same tool, I think this country will be better than it is now.
I think so
too. The developed country, because of they have moved past this, though they moved past all of this too. But just look at it. We have women developing, women in techs, women in even some kind of works that a man cannot do. You say I can't do, but we see women there. So that is just the thing. It actually helps the economy of the nation.
So we had a project we've been doing this project Girl Child across states in Nigeria. We had it in Nasarawa State, and we're asking one of the girls what they've been told that a girl cannot do. And she said she was told that a girl cannot be an engineer.
How is that possible?
And I'm like, this is 2023. And you're still thinking, you understand? And you're still thinking, your family still thinks that a girl cannot be an engineer.
How is that?
You know, we had to change that mentality.
Where we have female pilots.
And
we have
another thing again. You hear in politics they say, okay, women are not ready. I ask myself, when will they be ready?
The crude thing that it is funny to hear, it's very ludicrous, is they see the male as the logical gender, and we think based on sentiment and not logic. So come on, we are both human. So this is not to shade the opposite gender, but we are human. What you think, I can also think too.
So I read the book. I can't remember the name of the book. It tells us that we both have that emotional part and logical part. Everyone, every human. But it's just that sometimes as women, we just have to let that logical part sleep. So that we can also be submissive, you know.
Because we were being trained to be.
Do you understand? But that doesn't mean that we are not logical.
No.
Give us that platform and see what we can do with it.
Okay. Above all, the girl child needs to discipline herself, so that you don't have to, the male folk won't talk down on you. Value yourself, give yourself this meaning. Yes.
Yourself. Just like the Lord Bishop said, he said, you know, the true meaning of the girl is a gift in real life. So I think he's inclined with how important we are. We are the salt of this world.
It's everybody, both male and female.
Okay, now they are coming here.
Both male and female, we are the salt of the.
So women and girls can lead us to a fairer future. Let us amplify girls' voices and recommit to working together to build a world where every girl can lead and thrive. This was said by the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. And just as we're celebrating the girl child, the theme for today, I think you mentioned that earlier.
Invest in girls' rights, our leadership, our well-being.
Exactly. I like the fact that it is now. We've been talking about it. Let's do it now.
Yeah.
We are the Sorosuke generation. Let's do it now. Thank you. We are not waiting for later.
Future.
Future, like they always
the future is now.
Yeah.
The future is now. So what do you say about this, and what are the awareness that have been put in place to tackle issues faced by the girl child due to their agenda, and what activities as your organization set up for the girl child?
Okay, thank you. I think I mentioned one of it previously. I mentioned that we've been having this project Girl Child. We've been doing it this is the second year. We started this particular project in my organization, and this year we went further. Last year we did it in 5 states. This year we went further to do it in 7 states.
Wow.
Basically what we are doing is create awareness to sensitize girls on their health, sensitize girls on sexual abuse, because we have lots of girls in secondary school who have been abused. Our targets are girls between 13 and 19 years. We believe that those girls are actually victims, you know. We talk to them on how to deal with sexual abusers, on how to how to deal with sexual abusers and how to avoid sexual abuse. We also teach them, right now in Nigeria, we have lots of, one of the poverty we are dealing with among girls is period poverty. The hike of parts is on the increase. Even adults, we say, how can you afford? Do you understand? Then we used to buy pad 250, 300 naira. Now,
it's something you have to.
Every month is compulsory.
Yes.
You know, we had to find a way around it.
I hope the government put something in place to help. Because
I think this talk has been on
subsidy
for long.
For so long.
It's high time, and those we have women in position who should fight for this more. They are in as much as we are fighting for women to be in position. They should know that they are fighting for the next generation.
You don't just go there and neglect what you're supposed to do.
We are already seen as a non-logical person. So when we are not doing what is expected of us and bringing more to the table, they'll be like, oh, we've said it, and this is it. Like, we are just claiming they are right. So I think government should do more.
Yeah, I want to believe that women who are actually in power right now have plans, and let's hope that they'll do well with the power that have been given to them. Like I was talking about menstrual period poverty, we tend to reduce period poverty to the minimal, and thereby giving out reusable pads. I don't know if you heard about reusable pads. Yes, so reusable pad is coming back. It's not just in Nigeria. It's not because of poverty. It's actually what is needed right now for the ecosystem. Yes, you know, and we give this pads free of charge to the girls. Like I said, our target is girls between 13 to 19 years, and we intend to reach out to over 1,000 girls across the states. So we are giving this pads for free and lots more.
So, the Nigeria society that we are in is the laws. We have their rights and their laws guiding the girl child. Are they enabled? Are they actually functioning? Are they, or they are just being
like the underage marriage, giving out to early marriage of the girl child, and
nothing is being done, because you know we have the highest girl child marriage in Nigeria. So is there anything being done?
So I think one of the major problem is what's that word? Ignorance. So most persons who are affected by this are ignorant of actually the law. Those are people, if you check statistics, you realize that this girl child marriage, early girl child marriage, is from the north.
Yes.
And most of these people are not aware. They're ignorant of the law. Most of their mothers actually were married like that. So they just feel like it's not a norm. So I got married at 10 years. My daughter is 10 years. She should go and marry. Do you understand? It's now a norm there. I think it's maybe when we bring about a little bit, maybe that's what our organization will do, maybe when next. Bring about sensitization, you know. Poverty is a huge plays a huge role.
So because some of those girls can be given as a bait.
Yes. Yeah. Like, okay, this person will take care of the male sons, or he's going to give us some.
Or maybe parents are in debt and they sell their child. Yes, it happens. It's not a myth. It happens in Nigeria. It happens in the north.
And I think I went through, when I was going through the team, and today, the highest in Africa girl-child marriage, underage marriage is in Nigeria. That is in Africa.
Yes.
In Nigeria.
Yes.
It's just quite sad and too much. Okay, now we're looking at the team going forward now. How can the society change the narrative on how the girl child is being perceived and reduce the inequality between the boy child and the girl child?
Okay, so I earlier said that it should start from the family.
Okay.
So
like they say, charity
begins at home. So if a parent treats the boy child and the girl child equally, if she goes out there, she will know that she will know that she has the right. She will know that, oh, okay, why should you treat me like that when in my own house I'm being treated? Do you understand? So I won't be treated fairly at home and go out there and you treat me unfairly and I'll take it. But if I'm being treated unfairly at home, if I go out and you treat it, I'll be like, oh, it's right, they do it at home. So it's used to me. It's normal.
I'm sorry to cut you short. We watch these things and we see them happening. Even some men that are married, you see the treatment they give to their wife. Right. It's what they get from the home.
Yes.
Upbringing.
Yes.
You don't treat the woman with love. Like she's just a
the female. Sorry to cut you in. The female gender is synonymous to being quiet. Like quiet is our second name.
Yeah.
Your name is Adisha. Quiet.
Yeah.
It's high time we rise up like and change the narrative.
It actually starts from the family. See, everything starts from the family. See, a good woman or a good man, let me even use the male gender, a good man, a man that treats a woman well outside there. Check how his family raised him.
Because we have some good men like that. Yes. They give their daughters love that she does not even go out to look for love.
You understand?
They'll be like, my dad treats me like a queen. So who am I to go out there and you treat me?
And who are you not to treat me like a queen? So you know, like it all starts from the home. If parents will start doing well, doing better, I know we can do better. Yeah. If you can start doing better, treat your female gender just the way you treat your male gender. Treat them well. Respect them just the way you respect your male gender. Yeah. It will get better.
So we are running out of time now. What does the future hold for the girl child in Nigeria and in the world at large?
Currently,
Let's change this. Let's change.
so actually, you see lots of female gender coming out.
Yeah.
We have you, we have Adesua, we have you.
Yeah.
We are speaking out. We are saying our minds. We in whatever way we can, both on social media, wherever we have the chance to. Yes, we are breaking that barrier. We are breaking we are coming out of our shells. You understand? So we should do more. We should do more. We should try to defend our gender whenever we see that they are being abused. We should not keep quiet. That the fact that Mama Nkechi, they are beating Mama Nkechi there, doesn't mean that you should keep quiet. You should go and talk to Papa Nkechi and ask him what is happening. You can't beat. She's my sister. That's why our organization is Sisters by Heart. She's my sister. I don't care if we are related by blood. Yeah. You know, we mustn't be from the same place, but we are sisters by heart. You know, so let's go there. Let's fight for our gender. Let's do all we can to improve on our gender. Whatever opportunity you have, talk to your gender, talk to a girl child, talk to a woman, encourage a woman, admire a woman. You know, everything and anything we can do to see that this agenda becomes better. Yeah. And we are doing it already, so it only gets better.
Actually, the society actually pitch female with female. There's this natural enmity. A lady cannot, if you wear something nice, by default she might just feel I don't need to compliment her.
In fact, it might be fake. It's even fake.
I think
like we are our problem. Did you see that?
So we need to, you know, change our perspective about that. Oh, you're doing well. I wish to be. You're my mentor. Like, it doesn't take anything. I think I'm very big on that. I can see anybody and like, I wish, like, I think the last time I did that was in a restaurant. We were cooking for Amala and I was telling the auntie, I like the way you look at it. The way I even said it, she had to burst into laugh. But some ladies don't do that. Before you say that, you say it together with this question. What is your advice to society regardless of the gender and also the involvement of the girl child in the society?
Okay, let me talk about what I want to say first. I think no more. See, it's high time we stopped competition. Collaboration is key. Yeah. You're doing well. I'm also doing well in my sphere. We can collaborate. We can. You know what? They say 1,000 we do what? We fight. Wait, one we fight 8,000. Yeah. Then two we do. 10. Do you understand? So if we collaborate, we can do better. No more. See, competition is there's no gain.
There's at all.
I don't know where. I don't know how you make your money. So why should I be competing with you with the little I have? Do you understand? I think we should stop. We should stop competition. Then you mentioned
the society. Regardless, the advice to the society on the involvement of the girl child. Like, how do you advise? What do you advise?
General
yes. There's so much potential in the girl child, and you wouldn't know if you don't give us the opportunity to. So give us the opportunity. Then allow us show forth all we have inside of us.
The creative designer for the latest Range Rover is actually designed by Nisi Ogulu, that's Burna Boy's sister. If she wasn't given that opportunity, how would she do that? And we have a lot of females that are thriving. Days ago, we have Simone Biles, who is the most decorated female gymnast. A lot of women are doing like tech world. Like, I'm always fascinated when I see women and what they can control, what they bring on the table. I'm sorry, I don't even feel intrigued when I see men, because I feel, oh, you guys have dominated. But we are the ones coming out. We are saying it like we are the table, and I just want the world to see us for who we are, because we are the salt of the world. We are the salt of the nation. And what we are the salt of the world. We are the salt of. The government just have to bring us to the power. Also, when playing politics, we are very important. You can't do anything without.
When making decisions, let's also be at the table.
Just have to.
Let's also be at the table.
So that's why I even need. Let me start. Charity begins at home. We are the salt of this nation, Nigeria, and we are the salt of the world.
And we are the light of the world.
And we are the light of the world.
We'll have to end it here, Queen. Thank you so
Thank you for having me.
All you do.
Thank you.
You still do.
Thank you.
We pray the Lord will continue to
Thank
empower
you. Amen.
Give you the resources and manpower
Amen.
to carry out whatever you're doing.
Amen. So Project Girl Child is actually happening today in Abuja, in Caro. Okay. Government did secondary school Caro. So anyone, feel free to join us.
Anyways, because me, I'm interested in my
You're still on that.
Yes.
Okay.
You will get your Shebi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And Shewa,
Okay, this I'm going to say this. Aside the light and the sort
Sort
of
of
the
the
world
world.
that we are, we rock, and just want the society to save a girl child today, not tomorrow. And this world should become a safer and happier place for every girl child.
All right.
Because they will become the woman of substance tomorrow.
Thank you, Shewa.
Yeah.
So girls are the future. Nurture them, empower them, and let them believe they can be anything they want to be. To our viewers, thank you for being a part of the program. Let's do this again, same time, same station tomorrow. Stay safe and remain blessed. I am Rachel Ibunu. Bye for now.